guys will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Genty. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Looking to throw on second down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. And the pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That is a huge break for this offense. Instead of the turnover, roughing the passer, and you've still got the football. So the offense steps to the line with a fresh set of downs after the roughing the passer penalty. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to run it to the right. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
He'll try the left side. At the 40, there he goes. Running toward the tape. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Ball's at the 14. He's looking for an open man on second down. Got the quick pass. Touchdown Broncos! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He's into the open down the middle. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Boise State 7, Ohio State 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Give to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver shows motion. The snap sets up the throw. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense tackles him at the 3.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks, it gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball to some speed on the perimeter.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And he added the extra point. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now, because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Gonna run it. It's Genty. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the back. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's looking to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Broncos want to move quickly. They move the tight end all over. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ibuka. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Trying to beat the D deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. He gets the pick, but not the pick six as they're able to run him out of bounds and limit the damage to wrap up the half. And the Broncos will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Discards a man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Ohio State! And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
He lobs one high down the left side. And the ball is intercepted. Takes it the other way. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defenders some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Buckeyes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd.
Ohio State 14, Boise State 7.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Ohio State.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
All right, defense, if they score, it's a wrap. It's over. So we got to find a way. I know the clock's our enemy, but we got to find a way to get a stop, put ourselves in a position we can get the ball with some clock and try to go down and make something happen offensively.
Unleashes to the end zone. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He's at the 50. At the 30. 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Howard. They're trying to get to him. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
The incompletion on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Breaks the tackle. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Takes it from the gun on third down. Makes his connection. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Trying to find his man on first down. He's taking the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Genty. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll throw on third and short. He wants a big play here late. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Really nice job there by the safety back in the middle of the field. You see his range and the speed. He's able to close on the ball and then knock it away. Nice play.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is